Hi guys, so last week in January, did we actually make it through to the 93rd of January? Apparently we did. Big week for me this week, so I'm not around as much. It is my birthday week, so I'm going to be in and out and around. So if you do need me, I will get back to you as soon as I can, but I'm not always going to be near my phone this week. Okay guys, so let's see what this week brings for us. If you want me to start using another deck of cards, by the way, do say. I have a video detailing which ones I have, so shout if there's a particular card deck that you wish to see. So we have Young Woman. Now, given that we've had the child work coming up in previous ones, is this showing your development? Or is it showing that there is a young woman in your life who will come to you for something, with something, that sort of thing? I think this is something that the rest of the cards are going to tell us. There's a lot of yellows and oranges going on here, so whatever it is, whether this is you when you're in a child work or this is somebody coming to you, it's going to have an emotional response, almost like a kick in the guts kind of emotional response. It is going to be something that gives you grounds to be a little bit shaky, should we say. So the second card here is Sweetheart. So I'm getting the feeling this is actually a person rather than you. This is not an internal thing. This is something that is external to you, something that's happening outside. So we've got a lot of different cards going on already, and we only have the two, but there's a lot of feminine energy, a lot of, we have just had the new moon, haven't we? So, yeah, well, what's going on around about the new moon? It's change, everything's different, there's a lot going on, a lot coming out. I get the feeling that with this one, that this lady's in blue, so there's a lot to be said. This lady is in yellow, so that would be what? Solar plexus, which is self-esteem, confidence. I think something's going to be taking a knock this week, I'm afraid to say. And then we have pleasure seekers. So, actually, yeah, now it all makes sense. So, you've got a troublemaker. Okay, that this is somebody who is a troublemaker, not necessarily a sweetheart, not necessarily somebody who is you're in a relationship with or that you fancy or something like that. It maybe once upon a time, but not after this. Okay, so this is you are about to have the wool pulled from your eyes. Okay, they are literally in it for the thrill. They are in it for the kicks. There is no actual connection on their part here. They've been stringing you along. They've been playing you effectively, and this is the week that you're going to see all of this. Everything is going to come out this week. And yes, with the solar plexus here, there's a lot of yellow in each of these cards. To be fair, it's a very yellow deck, actually, isn't it? There's a lot of yellow in the entire deck. So a lot of it is to do with your self-esteem and how you think that others view you. But we've got the blue on both sides. So there will be good that comes of it through the talking, through the discussion, that sort of thing. There will be, for you, something good that comes of it. Yes, there's going to be a period of adjustment. Yes, there's going to be a period of mourning. Yes, there's going to be a period of, what the hell have I just gone through? But, and yeah, it could be somebody at work. It could be a family member. It could well be your actual sweetheart. There could be revelations coming on. So something is going to shift this week. Something is going to be said, and you are actually going to start seeing people for who they really are. And watch for the back pedal. There's always a back pedal. There's always a, oh, well, I didn't mean it like that, or you're taking it the wrong way, or you're too emotional, something like that. And it's effectively, it is a kind of gaslighting. Not downplaying anybody's experience with a narcissist, but it is a form of gaslighting. And they're going to try and twist the narrative. They're going to try and twist the narrative so that everything is on you. And actually, it's not. This has all been them all along, all the way through. This has been them. They've been pulling the strings, they've been manipulating, and it's all down to them. And you just happen to be an innocent bystander. You are just caught in the crossfire. It's unfortunate for you because it's going to have an emotional repercussion for you. But actually, do you know what? People are going to start seeing them for who they are. People are going to start noticing that they aren't the sweet, innocent, shy, upstanding person that they've been portraying, whatever good qualities it is that they have been portraying up until now. People are now going to start to see that actually they're just in it for the kicks. They're in it to string people along and screw them over. That is it. There is nothing else going on. Manipulation is a big thing at the moment, and there's a lot of it being exposed. And don't forget, we are coming to the end of the year of the snake, so we're on that final shed. We're on that final, your final snakes are being revealed, and I think this is going to be a big snake. This is going to be a bit of a shock for you, probably something you didn't see coming, bit out of left field. Is that the correct term? But it is necessary, and it's necessary for your growth, and it's necessary for you to be able to move on. That this is going to be revealed this week, and yes, it is going to be a shock. But do you know what? Don't worry, because after all of that, it's actually going to let you move on. It's going to let you be the person that you need to be. It's going to let you reset yourself. So allow yourself that this week or this time. I'm not going to set a time limit on emotional retrieval. You can't do that because people feel and think differently. So you can't set a time limit on it at all. Excuse me. So this is one of those times whereby, be aware that things are going to come to the front, but it's not just going to be you that sees it. Like, everybody's going to start seeing it. The scale's going to fall away from everybody's eyes. Oh, scales, snake. I will say no more. But it will be something that in the end you will look back on it. You will look back on this event and you will go, actually, do you know what? That was all for the better. It was all for the best. It had to happen. And I know it had to happen. And you will be able to move on and deal with things emotionally. And it's going to give you a bit of a reset, a bit of a jolt. But it's going to be exactly what you need in the long run. We've just got to go through the quagmire first. And please excuse my bad hand job. I can't paint nails with my left hand. So, this week, be prepared, is all I will say. That there are snakes, there are people out there who, although you think they have your best interests at heart, in actual fact, they really don't. They are just in it for the manipulation. They're in it for the kicks. But once everything's been revealed and you've been able to move on and deal with it, and so is everybody else involved, because it's not just you. There are other people in this circle as well that are going to start seeing things for what they truly are. But it's going to allow everybody to move on. And yeah, it might be smaller, might be more tight-knit, but it's going to be a good thing that's going to come of it. Okay, guys, that's all I'm getting for now. So I will see you next week and next month, because it's going to be the 1st of February, isn't it? So, bye for now.